Hey everybody. So yesterday I fixed a console log error. It took like 20 plus minutes to fix. It ended up being one line of code. When I did the check-in a few minutes ago, it was one line of code to fix it. It's pretty crazy. Um, but anyways, so what's next is I want to add a new feature to Spotlights, and that feature is called Angle. That angle basically is like the size of the cone, and you specify it in radians. So the first step, I don't think I'll finish it all today because I don't want this to be a really long video. So let's see. Let's go to the step one would be to go to the interface for the light. So the light interface describes everything that can be done, that all the features or all the properties of the light. And I'm going to add angle. I guess I might as well just add it to the bottom. Angle. Let's see. It's running, right? Are you running? Yeah, you're running. Angle. And angle is a number. And once I save this, since I didn't put a question mark next to it to indicate that it's a not required field, I'll get some breakages. And here I can use this breakage to find at least one place that needs to be updated. So basically I need to add an angle. I think there's a default value. So the default value is math pi, so pi divided by 4. Um, let's see. Okay, so what is, I wonder if it'll just give me the answer. Enter. There we go. That's the answer I want. 0.758. So that is the default angle. So I don't know exactly what that means, but we will know after it's working because we'll be able to set it to whatever we want. So I'm gonna hit save. I don't know that we're gonna get any more problems. All right, so now it's fine. It's like, okay, add the mesh, change it, move it to -2 so that we can see it. Set its width to 10, its height to 10, and then change it to a Fong, and then we'll go ahead and add our light. Yeah, so nothing breaks. It didn't care. And we'll change it to a spotlight. We'll move it to us. So yeah, let's move it a little farther out. Oh, maybe a little closer. There we go. So that's that. So it was fine, and this is an angle of 0.714. So this definitely needs to be added to the form. So we'll create a new form angle item, and that is a new form control, and it is light item dot angle. And then we will come on down here, and whenever it gets updated, we'll have it update to whatever the angle is. So I'm not going to make this animated at this point. I might end up, I don't know. We'll decide at the end when this is implemented. Okay, so now the form is updated, and I don't see any problems. So now we can go into the template and we can just add an angle. Let's see, where do we want this bad boy? Oh, wrong one. Probably want it right after intensity. So there's intensity, and it should probably be a text box. So let's go ahead and hop on. this angle. And we only want angle to show up if it's angle. If it's for spotlights. So we're going to have to add a little bit of logic around that. Let's see. Angle. That's probably a pretty good hint. So let's go here, go to light, add the light, edit the form, boom, and we've got our angle. It doesn't work because we haven't updated it, but I do want to add the logic to say if type let's see if so do we do any, I don't think we do any ifing in here. Oh, look at that, that text bled over into this thing. So this is too much text. Angle of the cone. Here, the spread of the, let's see how that works. Light, add form, edit. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so now we want to only show this if it's that. And I don't think we've added any sort of logics for that kind of thing in this one, but we do have that sort of logic in the mesh manager. So let's go ahead and get rolling on that. Okay, so we only want to show it if, let's see, Control Z, Control, that was my way to find out where it was. So we want something like this, but instead of mesh, we want it to be light. And instead of shape, we want it to be type. And instead of box geometry, we want it to be spotlight. Let's see what if that makes sense. Where are you? Looks like this is probably what we want. Control Z, get back. Okay, so I needed a capital L. And then I guess we do this. And then we do this. I think we need to put some sort, something right before and right after it. I cannot remember what that was. Where's my mesh manager? Oh, at if. So we didn't really have to do anything. Did I miss my at? Okay, what is the problem? Oh, for some reason I put an extra one of those down there. Oops. All right. So basically we should not see the angle by default, because by default it is a point light. Let's see. Yep, we don't see an angle. And then spotlight. And we don't see an angle, which is weird. Okay. So what I usually will do at this point is, was light correct? Yeah, light. All right. So right here in intensity, I'm just going to have it interpolate. it? Man, I'm drawing a blank on how to do that. I think it's like that, and then dollar angle. Is that right? Or is it? Maybe it's two of these. I think it might be two of these things. Two brackets. And I need to put a light in there. There we go. Okay, add a light. Show the edit form. Open it up. Okay, so, oh, we want light type. Then add a light, edit form. Intensity type of light. That's weird. Okay, that doesn't seem right at all. Oh, it isn't type though. It's what is this? Form group. Light form. Oh, light type, not. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Light type. There we go. So that is probably my problem down here. This should be light type. And go to lights. Add the light. Show the edit form. Point light. So let's change this to a spot light. And there we go. So that is working. Let's go ahead and get rid of this thing right here. What are we on at time? We are at 12 minutes, so this is a good time to sign off. I think what's next is to update the ThreeJS service and have it basically set the lights when you do an update. Animation control update. There's a ton of them. Okay, so it's probably, yeah, there it is. I was about to search on update light. So in here, just add the angle to the light. I don't think it'll care if I add an angle to a point light. It'll probably just be ignored. But I guess I might as well since I'm here, huh? Dot angle. Oh, maybe not. So it's only going to do it if it's a point light. It'd be very interesting to say, okay, if because you would think it would just be ignored otherwise. But this is, okay, so I'm just going to say if light item type, light type equal to angle, what is it? Spotlight. Then we'll just say const sp spot is equal to light as spotlight. I think I can do that. And then spotlight dot angle is equal to okay, what's your problem? Oh, that's an interface. Okay, what are our supported lights? See, this is why I never get done with my videos in time. Yeah, spotlight. That is what that is. Okay, alt back. Alt back. As spotlight. This is a ThreeJS. That angle. Okay, so it is something. So can I just assign it to one? Oh, okay, so it's being a dork. Light item dot angle. I think that should work. So then we'll see. Add mesh. What I'm going to be very curious about though is like, is it going to break if I change it back and it has an angle on there, or I don't know. I don't know. It'll be interesting. It shouldn't. It should probably just not care. Basic Fong. Okay, we'll take our light. We'll add a light. We'll take that light. We'll set it to 1. We will change it into a spotlight. We will change its angle to 1. Oh, but okay. So something failed though. It did actually change, but for some reason, now I can't change it. That is interesting. 3. Let's see. Point. Or if I make this a 5. Enter. Yeah, I do not know what's happening, why it's breaking, but it did seem to work. Let's change it back into a point light. Okay, so nothing broke. Change it back to a spotlight. Okay, and then last time what I did was I just put a 1 in there. Let's make this a 0.5. Oh, it changed. It doesn't seem to care. It goes back to 0.75 no matter what. Yeah, so anyways, nothing broke here, and now I'm way over. So next time I'll work on trying to get it to where it holds. It definitely seems to change the angle, but the angle definitely then gets set back to 5. I don't really know what that's all about. But anyways, happy coding everybody. Bye.